Hi there, my name is Jamie Breeze. I'm the host of The Biz Live, but this is not The Biz Live today. This is a little bit of a blend, a word we hear so often at the moment. It's a blend between The Biz Live and Evo Networking, which is the mothership, the organization which brings you our weekly show. And if you have been tuning in over the last 10 weeks or so, you'll know that our show is accredited by LinkedIn. It technically can broadcast to the whole of the world. LinkedIn uses a magic secret algorithm, which means a subset of my followers and those who are interested in what we're talking about gets a notification, as you may well have done just now. So if you are watching, first and foremost, please do, as we always say, introduce yourself into the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. This is a special preview episode just for 5 or 10 minutes about what's coming up next week and the next few weeks, the sort of speakers that we're going to be welcoming, and also an invite to 3 or 4 amazing, and I would say that, business networking groups and opportunities which are coming your way very soon. So you're watching The Biz Live. My name is Jamie Breeze and welcome to the mini show. Okay, straight from the top, as per usual, I'd like to say a big and very special thank you to our sponsor, Umo Finance. They are sponsoring all of season 2 of The Biz Live. And as I said, the next episode will be episode number 7, will be taking place at 11:30 a.m. GMT to 12:15 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, on Tuesday next week. And we are just confirming our very special studio guest, who will be beaming in from a safe social distance virtually, and we'll be popping that up on LinkedIn very soon. And if you are watching and you're not connected to me, then do add a connection, because it's an easier way for you to get notified when the show goes live. So once again, a big shout out to Mark Watts from Umo Finance for sponsoring all of season 2. Also pleased to say that the following season, there at the end of November and December time, will be Adam and his team at Professional Apprenticeships. And also very pleased to say that one of the best performing colleges in the country is now sponsoring season 4, and that's Western College. So a big shout out to both Dave and Ian and all the team there. It's an amazing organization and a place of excellence. So we're so proud to be announcing their sponsorship. However, I would also like to make a very special announcement. It is our 5th birthday. The Biz Live is part of Evo Networking, which is a company which is incorporated on October the 22nd here in the UK, in England, 5 years ago. So we're really, really pleased to say that business networking is what we do, and that filters across to sort of guests that we have and the sort of networking and chat that takes place on the show. So if you are watching, please, as I always say, do introduce yourself into the chat. This is just a mini show. It's not the Biz Live. It's the Biz Live light with a little bit of liberal sprinkling of magic dust. That is Evo Networking, because it's our 5th birthday and I like to celebrate things. And I've been working very hard this week, as I'm sure you have as well. We've had some good news this week, and it's great to know that a vaccine is in development and how that is going to help us all, and also shine a light into the future for businesses around the world, where we will see. But I'm very excited about that news, as many of my members and viewers have been as well. It's a really bit of good news, and it's a lovely time to be coming onto the show in this little mini preview and just talking about our immediate future. Talking of which, I would like to share with you a few dates and opportunities. So first and foremost, yesterday we had the launch of a new business networking group here in the UK, covering the whole of the southwest of England. It's a very large region. It's one of the largest regions outside of Greater London. It incorporates areas like Bristol, Gloucestershire, Wiltshire, the southwest of England. We go right the way beyond Taunton and Exeter. This group is called Evo Proteus. We launched it yesterday. The registrations were so great that we actually had to have 2 simultaneous online and interactive Zoom meetings just to manage the sheer amount of people who registered. We did switch off, but people carried on registering through LinkedIn, so we decided to run 2 groups. And we're going to be having a second opportunity for those who couldn't make it, or if you'd like to come and take part. It's going to be on Thursday, the 26th of November. It's called Evo Proteus. It is a business networking group which is only going to be online. It's only going to be online. And it's going to be at lunchtimes as well. It's going to be from 12:30 p.m. GMT to 2 p.m. GMT. And the launch meeting, the second chance for you to come along and try it out, see if you'd like to be a founder member. It's a pay-for membership-based network attracting seniors and decision makers from around the UK, but with a focus on the southwest of England. Then I've popped the link to getting yourself a free place, and tickets will go fast, in the section here, which you can see on my LinkedIn page. But I'm also going to just pop up a little link on the screen so you can see that here as well. So if you can see that now, proteus-launch-meeting.eventbrite.co.uk. It's quite a mouthful. So it's also there in my LinkedIn posting as well under point 1. So grab a look at that. You can always go back, and when it's reposted on live, LinkedIn Live, you can have a look at that and save that and register. I do encourage you to come along, and that leads me on to this coming Tuesday morning, just before the 7th episode of the Biz Live here, live on LinkedIn. We are having a networking meeting for the group Alpha. It's part of Evo, therefore it's part of the Biz Live. This group's been going for a few years. It traditionally used to meet before lockdown at the beautiful Harvey Nichols department store. We used to book out the top level, the restaurant and the bar, once or twice a month. And we're having our first ever open day. It's led by the amazing Sanjay Singh, who's a media professional and filmmaker of note. And this networking meeting is attracting people from around the greater Bristol area and maybe the southwest as well. And that's on Tuesday at 8 a.m. And it's also free to attend because it's an open day. So if you'd like to take part in that, again, the details you can copy and paste from the LinkedIn notification, but it's also up here on the screen. So it's evo-17 nov for November, of course, .eventbrite.co.uk. And you can watch this back on replay and save that and register. It's a great group. It's been going for about 3 years. I'm in there quite often running the tech, helping Sanjay Singh, the leader. And it's a very, very special community of like-minded business seniors and decision makers. And it's the open day. So I encourage you to come along and try it out wherever you are in the world, because it's online. Why not come along? Okay, so that brings me on to the last 2 opportunities. Business networking, of course. So we are very, very lucky to have many great speakers, guest speakers of note. Yesterday at the launch of Evo Proteus Group online networking, we had Mark Colburn, MBE, who was our guest a couple of weeks ago on the Biz Live. He brought on his Paralympic gold medal. He's was a world champion. He's an inspiration, an inspirational keynote speaker, and a businessman as well. So he was on there. We had a former NATO commander and Evo group leader, James Short, CBOBE. And Mark Colburn, I should say, has also got the MBE as well. And James is a director at the High Growth Knowledge Company as well. So he was on the call yesterday, inspiring people along with Mark. So if you'd like to come along and meet through a virtual platform such as Zoom, come along to our next Evo Sigma group next Thursday morning, and that's 19th of November. It's online again. This group is called Evo Sigma, and we have the wonderful, the Right Honourable, the Baroness Dawn Pomerello, who has some incredible accomplishments in her career. She was a politician. She is a politician, a member of parliament. She was the deputy speaker for the House of Commons here in the UK. She was a minister for government and so many other things as well. So she's going to be coming along and having a fireside chat with our group leader for that group, Evo Sigma, next Thursday, the 19th, from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And that will be a sort of open day as well. So it's free to attend. And if you'd like to take part in that, the details are in the chat, I hope, or certainly on the LinkedIn posting, but also here up on the screen. And it's evo-19 nov for November.eventbrite.co.uk. If you are watching, please leave us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. All comments are gratefully appreciated. So last and by no means least, a little teaser for the next episode of the Biz Live. It's going to be, of course, as always, on Tuesday. It is sponsored again by Mark and the team at Yumo Finance. We're very lucky to have them on board, and very, very pleased to say that we will be announcing our special studio guest, virtually, of course, in a few days' time. So do look out on LinkedIn, and we'll be doing some promotion for that. So that just about wraps it up. If you're into developing your business, if you're into growing your business, if you work for business, if you're looking for business, if you're a senior or decision maker in your own business, then do come along to Evo Networking. It's part of the Biz Live family. We're very lucky to have been running networking meetings online and also in live venues previously for 5 years now. We would like very much for you to take part come into one of those Zoom calls, come and network wherever you are, and the details are there, posted up there on the screen. And again, thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you again very soon. And here's one of our new graphics to say goodbye. See you on Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. for episode number 7 of the Biz Live, sponsored by Umo Finance. Bye for now.